And then now the next step is to fight for the championship. So you are currently the lightweight champion, and at some point you might have to fight the lightweight champion of the world, Khabib, who is largely seen as a puzzle in the MMA community. He is undefeated. Not just undefeated, he has never been knocked down, never been cut open, never lost a round, arguably. So he is the epitome. So let's say I'm going to fight Khabib or you're going to fight Khabib. One, do you think you can win? And how do you think you would go about that fight?
Wow. Can I become a Dagestani wrestler instead of a Moroccan Indian fighter? um, Honestly, like it for me, I think we need to add into our fighter. We need to add some wrestling conditioning, some Dagestani style wrestling conditioning where he wouldn't stop or she wouldn't stop at all and not gas out. Because I think that's the key. The key is to prepare like the wrestling conditioning and the wrestling defense, and then add some striking, some good technical striking aspect to it. To beat Khabib, you need to have that condition because there's a lot of people that they get tired. They like if you see, I saw a picture of Dustin Poirier getting taken down and like trying to catch the breath, going like open mouth. There was Dustin Poirier, McGregor, and I can't remember who was the third one. Both opening their mouth so wide to grasp that air because it looked like they were drowning. And then there's the picture of the bear as well
Yeah.
that he was wrestling with,
Yeah.
doing the same thing,
Yeah.
you know. So imagine someone doing that to a bear,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. It's a different level. So the wrestling has to be like that Dagestani style rough wrestling where you're just constantly moving, you know?
So if you were in the ring with him, what would you do? What do you think is one thing people haven't done so far?
Man, like uh, Justin came in with a good strategy. Justin's strategy was good. I would try and do the same strategy. Try and be in the center of the cage, not let him put me towards the cage, you know? He threw some really good kicks, some heavy punches, but then at the same time, Habib just took them. He took those punches, you know, and just kept pressing forward. So if I honestly think like if Justin followed that game plan and stayed in the center, but at the same time, if he had that conditioning to just keep moving the whole time and not let it get to his head, he could have done some more damage, you know.
It's still a
Uh,
very tough prospect.
It's a very tough thing. Like Justin came in with the right strategy, the correct game plan, but it's totally different when you're inside the cage. And honestly, like I don't think we know how much or how what's the level of wrestling and grappling of Khabib
Yeah.
unless you're with
Unless you're
him
in the
there,
cage.
you know.